Okay, one of the things I'll start talking about in the next few moon videos that I do will be body imagery. Can only find body imagery in the moon so far. I might have found some body imagery in stones that I made some videos for Santos for your series. I have not gone and looked at it. I've been aggravated the last few days, so I haven't gone and done any of that yet. But I will. There's another body image in here that I found when I was going through the paper. That's her face right there, but I'm not getting the body over here. I have to angle it somehow. That dark area right there, that's her face. And it's another female image. I don't know if I can angle it right here. Let's see. Yeah, I can pick that up for you. Okay. I'll be able to do that. I just gotta find the angle over there. Okay, so related to some other things that I was saying before, I was talking in earlier videos about automobiles, designs of things. Designs, not just automobiles, but a lot of different design things, right? Characters, cartoon characters, Disney characters, especially. Many, many things stolen from this system that are in our subconscious, because obviously we were not shown any of this, so none of this is in our conscious mind. It's in mine now, and I'm hoping to get it into yours, but it's never been in anyone's conscious mind, only in our subconscious. So in our subconscious, we are unconscious, subconscious, whatever, we are holding this imagery. So we're starting to come up upon some Disney characters, and one of them is right here, and as I keep turning this, they'll become more and more clear. I could try to do this for you. Let's see, because it's going to be angling up this way. Okay, right here it's going to be coming in. Let's see. Hard to do that way. I'm going to have to wait for it to come around. But of course, don't forget, these other faces, because again, I'm only one person. As everybody else starts popping into all this, we'll be able to learn much, much more, much faster. But right now, it appears nobody's awakening. No one's waking up. But this big face right here, right, with the mouth, the nose, the eye, we're only getting one eye here. The other eye's over here. So we're not going to get it real good at this angle. Image within image within image some of them take up the entire size of this area that we call the moon. It'll be a real big face, kind of like this one. If you follow the outline of this face, this one here, it's big. These are his sideburns, and maybe if I put them in red, you'll see them a little better. Yellow or red? Let's try yellow. Nah, red worked the best, and he kind of looks like a redhead. Okay, maybe that. Yeah, red usually brings him in the best. Okay, see him? See the big, huge face? I'll go back and forth a little bit. Maybe I'll catch it easier. But it's image within image, and there's other faces, other images right there with him, but at different angles. So as I turn and as I change angle, I'm trying to crop them to see if I can get them a little more clear for you. Yeah, see him? So again, another character that we might know, you know. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens with that. I'm gonna press play again. I'm just gonna let you watch that while I turn on things here. Let my ball off here. Okay, that's the end of that video anyway, so let's go next. So that was 68 and 69 I looked at already. So let's go to these. 19. 5 views. So this one is, 19. Santos Bonacci, part 19. And right now we're getting that same image I was showing you from the other angle. We're getting another one from this angle. Same area, same parts, but different image. Because other image, you're getting it from another angle now. It'll be much easier to understand this once I get to paper, because on paper it's lines from a printer. You know, the printer is, and I don't know if I want to call them lines, but outlines, whatever, tracing, uh, copy from the printer. So those lines, every time they change, it's pretty cool to watch. I was totally taken back by that one, even after all this other shit I found. When I brought it to paper, I was like, holy fuck, man. Can we get any more evidence to prove this is what's going on? Not really. Can't get any more than this. So also at the moon, I'll point out, you know, it's the same thing. The triangular shapes are everywhere in here. It's just like looking into a rock, a boulder, a stone, the side of a mountain that's permanent. These images are permanently here. If you want to make sure that my photographs and stuff is nothing's fucked with and anything, it's easy enough to go do. Just go outside and do it yourself. All right, let's see. Let's come to here. Okay, now we're going to be back here. Press play. Back to the music. See, now this one, there are a couple that do look like birds. And Santos, actually, you're an expert on birds, Santos, if I remember correctly. So you might be able to identify, now if you do identify a couple of birds, I'm not going to argue about it. I just need positive confirmation on it. Every time I look in on it, like this here, this eye right here with this here as a beak, kind of looks to me like it could possibly be a bird. And I don't want to be prejudiced about it and purposely count out anything else. I'm just saying, every time I go to look in on shit, it never turns out to be I don't get confirmation anyway on anything other than the feline, canine, ape, rodent, human, and beast. I can actually get confirmation on it. So if we see something that looks like a bird, let's talk about it. It's still going to be a big curiosity for me, because why only one bird out of several trillion images? You know what I mean? And in the case of the moon, if we were able to actually verify, let's say, one bird or something in the moon, one bird image, that's not good. I mean, there's millions of images in the moon, so we should be able to. Why not an equal on the species? You know, why is it only feline, canine, ape, rodent, human, and beast? It's one of my biggest issues with all this. There's going to be a huge answer to all this. I don't know what it is yet. I really, there's so many things that I'm looking into that I mean, I wish some other people would actually fucking get on board, man, and start looking at this, because it would go so much quicker, it would go so much faster. The table of elements needs to be redone, standard model needs to be redone. Yeah, they need help. And don't seem like there's anybody awake on this. It's pretty weird. Alright, so I'm already at my 20 minutes again for this video here, so I'm just going to let this run through and then start a new video. And, you know, I'll just mention, too, before I shut this off, the moon crops the images for you as well, you know? Or I should say the veil. So, the veil rides over this. That's another thing, too. Oh, I should mention that, actually, now. Okay, maybe I will. All kinds of evidence while we're doing this to rule out any heliocentric bullshit stories from the heliocentrics. There's a lot of evidence that we've always passed up over the years that should be coming into play. Now, you see the edge right there of the moon on that edge right there, the light that's coming around it. I can go right in on this now. I can go in and show you that how that light's reacting at the very end of the moon. Then when I come over to this side, where what I call an eclipse of the moon, might want to call it the crescent of the moon, you'll notice that it's black, dark there at the edge, and then over here, everywhere else around the moon, you got this light that actually gleams and glows out. So it's coming, the light's coming out from the moon. You can see the direction of the light. Kind of like the question that most people with a half a brain would have been asking themselves over the last couple hundred years, which would have been, gee, if that's the sun's light glaring off the moon, there's several things that don't make sense about that. Number one, why don't we see the sun's rays going through the vast of outer space and bouncing and hitting off this moon? That's the first question. They have an answer for that, but it makes no fucking sense. Second question I have then, if you're going to answer me with your stupid answers and I'm supposed to just believe them, then now you're telling me that that glare is bouncing off of moon dust and moon rocks, according to your theories. supposedly you all been up there and you know what's going on. So if it's all moon dust and moon rock, what is it? What is moon dust made of? Mirrors? Because how the fuck is the light from the moon, this supposedly reflection from the sun, lighting up the earth? How is that possible? And how is it doing it in a different type of light? Can you answer those things? You can now. So anyways, people, I've got these research videos all over my channel. Santos Bonacci series part 19 is this one. Take your camera phone, pull up the research vids, pause, play and pause, just like I'm doing here. Take your phone, go right into the imagery, play with your screen, go down, go up, go around, take a look around, get to know your moon, get to know the moon, really get to know it, not just go watch some bullshit story. And I don't want to just keep blaming NASA, because that's what everybody seems to do. They all want to, stick the blame. No, it's us. The conspiracy is a human conspiracy. It's not NASA. Yes, they're all fucking scumbags. Everybody. Yes, I agree. But that's not. That's another part of the conspiracy, to get you chasing your tails when really it's us that we're looking for. It's unbelievable. It's really fucking unbelievable how stupid we all are. Dumb fucking zombie slaves. It's fucked up. Anyways, that's it for me for now. I'll be back.